All right, joined now by Connor Armour, coach of the Pickering Panthers. Connor, I know it's always kind of a stressful time right before the trade deadline. I don't know if this is all Sean or you're kind of involved in this too, but, just kind of having your team set for the rest of the year and you know who your guys are going to be. Is there something that's, maybe just a little bit relaxing about knowing that?
Yeah, and I can probably speak on behalf of Sean as well. It was a really busy week, and it is a good feeling now that it's over. And Sean did a tremendous job with the additions and put a lot of work in, not just this week, but the whole year of making sure we had a competitive roster. Obviously, ownership has a big part of that as well to trust the vision that we kind of have. But yeah, it's definitely a good feeling to kind of be past it, and this is the group going forward.
I know you guys pick up a couple players, a defenseman and a forward, but maybe just on Gabe Turallo, I know, there's no one you want to see get a goal right away, right, than the guy that you just picked up. Just seeing him, get the goal, and is he kind of a guy that you see being, a bit of a key player for you guys down the stretch?
Yeah, absolutely. He's an incredible player. I remember him last year when he was in JRC with in playoffs there, and he was really good in that series when we played them. So he brings a lot of games in this league and experience, which is something we were looking for. And he's got one of the best shots I think I've seen in the league. So he's going to be a key addition to this team, and we expect big things from him.
I know Marco Costante, he picked up his first point last night as well. I mean, everyone got a lot of points, but, good to see him get on the board. And I'm not sure, maybe a guy that not a lot of people knew coming into this Panther organization, but, what do you kind of know about him? And then maybe just watching him in the first game, what did you learn about him?
Yeah, Marco, he's been great too, and he hadn't played in a little bit, so he's shaking off the rust, but he's been great in the 2 games he's played. I think one thing, and me and Sean watched a lot of video on him, one thing that I've really noticed that I didn't necessarily expect was how skilled he is. Like, he can really make a lot of good little plays in small areas, and very skilled and smart as well, and he's another guy. He brings a lot of experience in this league, which will help kind of a younger back end. He's our only 05 back there, so that definitely helps those guys as well.
I know I talked to Sean a little bit about this as well, but I know you guys have both kind of been working your butt off, kind of watching video and, figuring out who you want to go, because I know you guys want to make a Buckland Cup run this year. I'm just wondering, how much thought and, how much video do you watch on these guys, and what do you kind of look for when you're trying to pick up players to add to this team specifically?
Yeah, it's a ton. I think the biggest thing that we look for is guys that compete and work hard, and obviously they have to be coachable. And it's a lot of video, but it's also just trusting other people in the hockey world and having those connections where you pick up the phone and you call so and so and you ask about that player, and there's certain people that you definitely take their word that you trust, and that's a big part of it as well is those connections and just kind of relying on their word. And obviously you got to do your homework yourself, but I think that's something that we rely on as well.
Just the goaltending situation. I know you have the privilege of having 2 really good goaltenders, and after the trade deadline now we know you're sticking with those 2 guys, and obviously I know we're hoping that Justy gets back soon. It was tough to see him go down last game, but just between those 2 down the stretch, like, is this kind of something where they're trying to earn their spot being that number 1 goalie in the playoffs, or is it kind of a rotation all the way? Like, how do you see that working out?
Yeah, and I think it's internal competition, right? And that's what we wanted to create with our whole lineup, not just the goalie scenario. So yeah, we're lucky. We got 2 very good goalies. Obviously, we're hoping Juice gets back here soon, but Tony's been fantastic as well. So the guys, I know they love playing in front of him, and he keeps us in every game and gives us a chance to win. So that's really all you can ask for from your goalie.
All right, Connor, thanks for this. Best of luck down the stretch.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it.